Guys, what is up? I just have to share this gameplay with you. I just got this on contraband. Pretty amazing gameplay on my part. I feel like it went really well. I died a few times and I had some really stupid deaths. But for the most part, this gameplay was phenomenal on my end and everything just felt right. My setup for this game, if you're wondering, I'm using the MOG 12, big surprise, with the Dragon's Breath, which I don't normally recommend, and the long barrel as well as the choke. So those two attachments right there, the long barrel and the choke, is really what you're going to want to run. So what I want to talk about is how you should kind of be playing with the shotgun in this game based off of my experience so far. Now, of course, the stigma right now is that the MOG 12 is this terrible, terrible shotgun that is just awful. It's underpowered. It's trash. Nobody wants to level it up. But really, it's kind of a... I feel like it's kind of a hidden gem, and it has some inconsistencies, but you'll see I get some incredibly, really cool one-shot kills at a decent range. And for a game with the 150 health, it turns into a pretty strong gun if you're accurate. So that brings me to how you want to play with it. And so first, the setup. Of course, I just said you want to run long barrel with the choke. Now, you can use another attachment, and what I typically use on most of my gameplays is rapid fire. And that does make a little bit of a difference, and I have noticed it does help.
Wasted.
However, in this one I am using the Dragon's Breath, but like I said before, I don't normally recommend it because as a solo TDM player at the moment, what it does is it inflicts burn damage. And for those of you who don't know, that means the enemy, whoever's hit, will not be able to heal for about 7 seconds or so. So it has potential there, and it can be really strong. But for my gameplay, I've noticed it hasn't really made too much of a difference. And I'd rather have that speed for the follow-up shot with rapid fire. So using the Dragon's Breath takes up about 3 slots, honestly, in your created class. So I typically just avoid it for TDM. Control, anything like that, domination, might be a different story. But I prefer just kind of running and gunning and having fun with TDM at the moment. I'll see how I feel about getting into more team-based game modes later on in the life cycle. But how you want to play with the shotgun, I think I've been doing pretty well. Honestly, my KD, my kill-death ratio, has been consistently around 2 to 3 with some outliers here and there. But that's kind of where I typically am with my shotgun, and that's pretty much all I use, guys. It's just so much fun. Give it a try if you haven't. But that's typically where I am, is that 2 to 3 KD ratio. So I have a little bit of experience with shotguns. It's just something I enjoy doing. But how you should be playing: aim down sight, aim down sight, aim down sight. I'm telling you guys, it makes a huge difference. But it's a little bit harder. It's a little bit easier said than done, I should say. You can hit fire. The problem for me is that the hip fire is extremely tight with the choke barrel. So in those moments where I like to hip fire, it's those panic, oh my god, he's in my face type moments where I'm walking around a corner. But typically I don't hip fire because it leaves a lot of room for error on my part, when I'd rather just aim down sights, preemptive strike sort of thing, and kind of put myself in a good situation. So that's my #1 tip with the shotgun, is if you're using those attachments, you need to aim down sights. And you will see it does wonders for me, and I got some insane one-shot kills that you probably didn't even think were possible with this gun, but they are. So aim down sights. Also, make sure you're probably going to want to run your stim pack. The reason for that is because you're going to get shot a lot. If you're playing with the shotgun, chances are you're going to take a lot of damage, especially if you're rushing in with it, which I don't recommend with this shotgun. But use the stim pack. It's probably one of the strongest pieces of equipment, and that will let you kind of pop a shot off if you're weak, heal really quick, get back out there, pop out of cover, which is my third point, which is where you want to utilize your cover a lot. And you'll see me peek around doorways quite a bit, where I'm standing there, shoot, kind of get back in, reload, heal, whatever, come back out, really surprise them, get them. That's how I do it, at least if it takes 2 shots. Otherwise, if you get your 1 shot in, perfect, you're good to go. But those are probably my main big tips for running with this shotgun. And the most important, in my opinion, aim down sights, guys. I know sometimes it's hard, and if you're used to shotguns in other games, especially in Black Ops 3, hip firing was typically the best way to go. Don't do that with this. I treat this almost like I do with Infinity Wards type shotguns, like the TAC-12 from Ghost, where you kind of got this extra boost in range if you aim down sights. That's exactly what you want to do here. And you'll see I get consistent one-shot kills. So aim down sights. I'm going to say it again, aim down sights. That's my biggest tip. So that's about it. That's really the main tips I had for you guys with how to play with the shotgun well. I haven't got to try the other shotgun as much. I do have a gameplay of it, but that is the bare bones, no attachments, which to me, it was a little underwhelming. It is not a Brecci 205. Don't worry. Thank God it's not. But it's not, so... However, it might be as we unlock attachments for it, which in the next day or two, I'm going to level up to level 34 now that the beta level increased. And I'm going to unlock that gun, the SG-12, and get some gameplay of it. I'll try to get some good gameplay of it and see if I can find a good class that works. I have a feeling extended mags is going to be one of those crutch attachments for that gun. But who knows, there might be some other neat little attachments since all these attachments are unique to the gun. So we'll see. But guys, that's about it for what I wanted to talk about in this particular video. So another thing, if you want to hit me up to play, send me a message, hit me up on YouTube. My gamer tag, or not gamer tag, my PlayStation Network, I should say, is the same as my YouTube account, El Goomtoff. If you want, hit me up. I can send some montage clip type videos if you want to. I'm open to all sorts of things. But if you want to play with me, hit me up. I love to shotgun with some people. I'll show you what to do, show you how to get down, you know. But that's it for now, guys.
Scout removed.
I'm out. Enjoy this video. I'm going to shut up now. And you'll see some really clutch moments. And there's just some awesome footage in here. So enjoy the gameplay, guys. And I'll see you next video.
Down.
Taco, port requesting UAV.
He's gone. We see you. Should have seen that coming.
We've got this. Charlie Mike.
Recon authorizing UAV tasking.
UAV established overhead. UAV 50%
Firing sensor dot.
UAV standing by.
Mercs should think twice before trying that again.